Cool. Shalom, shalom. It is no limit. Eddie back with another live stream. All right. So we're here, guys, on live. Um, Today is probably Wednesday for most of you guys. So shout out to you all. Excited to be here, man. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys for a really cold minute. So I'm excited to be live. Once again. I feel like it's maybe been 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but on YouTube it feels like a really long time. In between live streams, if you don't go live every day or every other day. And I definitely haven't been posting content consistently either in this month. So yeah, definitely looking forward to doing this live stream. Shalom, little bro. Appreciate you. What up? What up? I think I just saw you. Were you just in Zara Harrison's live? I think I just saw your username. I'm not sure. But what's going on if that was you? Shout out to everybody on here, man. Everybody coming in and smash the like. Everybody coming in here and smash the like. Just want to do a live stream, man. We're going to talk about, I really want to focus on mindset a lot on this channel. Focus on mindset because I do feel like that's a topic and a subject matter in which our community, maybe even our nation as a whole, could really use a lot of people talking about mindsets and the importance of it. Because your mentality controls a lot of times your outcomes, and so if we want to change your outcomes, we first have to change our mentalities. And so we're going to talk about that. You know what I mean? How we can flip the switch on what's going on in this world right now, all the chaos and the fear and the panic. How we can actually use that to our advantage and to our benefit as a people and things of that nature. If you can move and operate smart at this moment in time. We got Shay Vlogs in the building. Shout out to Shay Vlogs. She's also said she's gonna be posting the video sometime soon. So big up to her. For doing that. Everybody who's coming in to smash a like, guys. Run it up to like a few likes, 10 likes, 20 likes. We should have a pretty interesting conversation on today's video. So I'm excited to talk about it. Just hang out with you guys, man. I feel like I have not been live for a really long time. And so just want to see where everybody's at. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know you're watching. Let me know what's been going on with you. Give me a life update. If I haven't talked to you for a little minute, definitely give me a life update. Basically, we got two Shays in here, Shay and Shay. S-H-A-Y and C-H-U-Y. Yeah. Yeah, everybody come on in here, man. Let's talk it up, man. As far as me, life update, it's now basically getting into the month of April. Here in Egypt, it's starting to get warm. Finally. So you're going to start to see me out and about a little bit more. Things are starting to warm up. So I got more energy, more motivation. The heater doesn't have to be out 24/7. We can, really put it down during the daytime. So it's getting good. Me, I need the sun, I need the warmth, to kind of be operating at the highest potential. When it's cold, I'm a lot less motivated, a lot less inspired, a lot less creative, and I don't have the energy to move and groove in a positive manner. I was saying that too. Salam says Shay. Okay, right. Yeah, shout out to Shay and Shay. Everybody throw up a like in this video. I appreciate that. But no. So that's what I was saying. So we just been living that type of life. I've been going to the gym a lot more often as well. So that's been fun. That's been interesting. Trying to just, really do something on a consistent basis. I haven't consistently been to the gym since I was probably like senior year of high school, about a year after that. It's been a minute since I've been there consistently, for sure. I did a little stint in LA, but then the coronavirus came and they basically took my plans away. I started going to a gym called ABC Fitness. It was such a scam. Like they were like selling memberships and they were still under construction. They were under construction for so long. Oh, we're gonna be open this day. They lied. We open this day. They lied. Open this day. They lied. So it was getting crazy. It was getting reckless, and they finally opened and they had to close right back. We got Matrell on a mission in the building. What's up, Matrell? What up, Matrell? Shout out to everybody in here, man. Everybody feel free to drop a chat. Let me know where you guys are in the world. Just let me know what's going on with you. Give me a life update, because I feel like it's been a minute. I feel like it's been a minute since we've all chatted and talked on this live. So definitely hit me up in the chat. Let me know what's going on. But yeah, so man, I've been hitting the gym consistently. So shout out to that. Shout out to One Dose. Check out his channel. And then we got another channel, but we'll figure out the name of the channel in a second. But we're gonna shout everybody out and things like that. Been doing that, so trying to eat some calories, trying to eat more food, trying to grow, gain weight and things like that. I did gain, I think, 1 kilo so far. That's like 2.2 pounds. So we're just trying to eat and be positive, with that aspect of it. As far as work, I really have not been posting videos. I have not really been on that vibe, on that aspect of it, on the more frontal scene, but on the behind the scenes, I've been working a good amount on a webinar, on trying to do these fun. It's been a lot of software headaches. This headache with this software, do that software. Let me try this one. Let me try that one. Basically, just trying to organize everything efficiently as we look to go to a new level with Africa Make Easy. That's basically the one thing I've been working on most actively, I guess you can say, is that business wise. And then we filed our taxes as well. So that was something that's new. I don't think I informed you guys of that. Just little basic stuff. But in today's video, it should be pretty interesting. We're going to talk about how to profit from the chaos, how to profit from the chaos. Usually a lot of times, especially as a mindset video, a lot of times when people, when these situations come up, people get into a position of scarcity, a position of fear, and they begin to hold on very tightly to anything they have instead of trying to figure out how they can maximize and grow what they have during these type of times. Let me see. What website am I trying to go? That's a website. I sent out a text message to everybody who's on my text message marketing list. So give me a second. I'm gonna send that out. Thank you guys for 7 likes. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and get up to 10 likes on this live, guys. 10 likes on this live. Yeah, I'm about to try to send a text message out to everybody who's on my text message marketing list. But shout out to Montreal, man. I know it's been getting warm out here. That's what I was telling everybody, that it's getting warm. So people are going to start moving and grooving a lot more. And shout out to your daughter coming out here as well. I said there was 2 females that were in your videos. Well, are both of those your daughters, or is that your daughter and her friend, or how does that work? All right, here we go. Should I send this message out? Oh, okay. So that's your daughter and her daughter. Wow, that's wild. Okay, yeah, I was trying to figure that out. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I saw the hot air balloon, and then I guess your daughter was like, "Nah, I ain't going for that air balloon joint." But then your niece was like, "Yeah, I'm about that business. I'm gonna get onto this air balloon." And I think the air balloon is safe. I would have tried the air balloon. It looked like it was cool. I would have tried the air balloon like it was cool. Oh, shoot, I gotta put the link in there. Maybe one day. Okay. You gotta build up the courage for that joint. I was looking at it. It was like expensive. It was like $80 or $100 for a little flight. I'm like, hold on, how you talking about $8,200 for our air balloon? And I didn't stay in Luxor for that long. Okay, now I can send this out. All right. Yeah, like $8,200, something crazy like that. I couldn't go for that. Everybody smash like. Let's get up to 10 likes on this live. 10 likes on this live. So we're gonna talk a little bit about it. Fiercity versus abundance mindset. Right now, a lot of people are kind of getting into a position where they're like, oh wow, gas is getting expensive, food is getting expensive. Just basic necessities, clothing is getting more expensive. Things are just getting more expensive overall. My money's having less spending power. So now people are going into a position of basically basically budgeting, a lot of things like that. People are going to start budgeting and start restricting their finances, start not trying to spend, trying to figure out how to conserve. But we want to talk about, is that the right thing to do? Is that the best thing to do? What's right is always subjective, essentially. But what I believe is a smart thing to do, it might be different than what you think is a smart thing to do. But we're basically going to talk about the switch in mindsets to how you can actually win and how you can profit from situations of what's going on now with gas getting more expensive, food getting more expensive. What plays can you potentially make to enhance your potential of earning profit and beating inflation? The only way that you can't beat inflation by saving. If you save money during inflation, you're actually losing even more money. So you have to figure out how to multiply the money that you do have. I heard a saying from it's a channel called World and Vision, I believe. Um, called World and Vision, I believe. And he said money is your money is like an army, right? So every dollar you have is like a soldier, and the job of your soldier is supposed to go out and take over more territory, take over more lands, and acquire more soldiers, right? And so I like that concept of it. But essentially, you need to figure out the only way to beat inflation at this moment in time is to get your money to make you more money. Or you can work more jobs if that's something that you wanted to do, but find a way to get your money to make more money, things of that nature. So Starfish said, "Are you back in the States?" No, I'm not back in the States. They cleaned up MacArthur Park. Okay, shout out to MacArthur Park. That was a park over in downtown, not too far from where I used to live when I was in the States. I lived in downtown for probably about 2 years or so. Yes, invest in Balenciaga. Okay, sounds great. Sounds great. Yeah, everybody come in and smash the like. Everybody come in and smash the like, guys. I appreciate it. I want to get up to like 10 likes real quick. And then let's go ahead and start jumping into the content. Let's get two more of you guys to smash the like button. Also, if you're in here, drop something in the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching from, what you guys got going on. Talk to me, man. I feel like I ain't talked to the streets for a cold minute. I have oh, Shay waving. She's probably waving to Motrell probably or something. Oh no, Shay was saying Motrell. I guess she just throwing in waving joints. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for some people to come in here, smash a like, get up to 10 likes, and we'll jump into the topic, mainly of the day. I'm ready for the summer to kick in a little bit more, get into the Red Sea, go back swimming. Because I was just doing my swimming lessons. I was just learning how to swim while I was out here, and so there's so much I still got to learn, like to really get proficient. Like really get the breathing technique down, the routine down, and things of that nature. So I'm excited to first go back in, get the practice sessions back, just to regain, and then after that get into actually swimming. Nene baby, I think it's my first time seeing you. But what up? What up? Let me know who you are. Let me know how'd you find my channel. Let me know how you found my channel. What exactly did you come to the channel for? Things like that. Are you in the States? Are you in the continent? Okay, Shay with the S said in Rhode Island, listening while getting ready for work. Nice. So shout out to Rhode Island. Rhode Island, it should be 1 around 2 p.m. So you must go to work in the middle of the day. That's crazy. I've always been somebody who worked graveyard. Everybody smash the like, guys. I appreciate that. Want to get up to 10 likes on this live, at least 10 likes on this live. So if you're on here right now, essentially, if your phone is horizontal, flip it vertically and then smash the like button. If you're watching on your computer, you can minimize the window and smash the like button. If you're watching TV, you can grab your phone and smash the like as well. Now, if you're on your phone, you flip it this way, you got to X out the chat. Then you can smash the like and stuff like that. Yeah, 3 to 11 shift. Okay. What do you do for work? Are you like a nurse? I feel like the nurses work that type of shift. I know when I was in the States, I did security. So there was like, the graveyard, which is I was on, and there was a morning, and there was something called swing. So I think you would technically be working a swing shift. Okay, yeah. I figured some type of medical industry, something. Okay, got you. Nice to know. Yeah, I know Rhode Island is probably still cold out there, over towards that way. I know probably in the West Coast probably starting to get warmer right now. But I think the East Coast is probably still pretty cold. Freezing. Aha, yeah, I can't deal with the cold. I cannot deal with the cold. To me, the cold just I can't even like I get arthritis when it gets cold. I can't even move right. So I hate it. But everybody go ahead and smash the like, guys. Get one more like on this live. One more like on this live. You know, man, I just want to share this information with the streets and such on. And let me also go to cool ads coming on. Shout out to everybody who watches the ads on the videos as well. I appreciate that. All right, cool. We hit the like go, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, you guys know a little war happening in Ukraine and stuff of that nature. I come back to the States. I don't plan on coming back to the States anytime soon. Starfish. I think if you see my channel, it's been around like 13, 14 months, me basically consistently living outside of the States. So yeah, no plans of coming back. But yes, a little war going on in Ukraine, Russia and things like that. Ukraine and Russia, I watched. That's why I was like, oh, okay, got you. I appreciate that, Montreal. Where are you now? Right now, I'm in Egypt. So yeah, a little war going on in Ukraine and Russia and things. Ukraine and Russia produce a lot of gas for the world. They produce a lot of grains for the world, and they also produce a lot of oil as well. Egypt actually imports a lot of the sunflower oil from Ukraine, and so that's one of the things that's happening now. With that being said, things are starting to increase in price. Like I mentioned in the last video, I just watched a video from Fox News, something like that, saying that I haven't watched the video, but I saw a thumbnail from Fox News saying that a major airport is saying they're having a fuel shortage, which I talked about. When fuel is restricted, essentially from Russia, which is a very big supplier of it, that means that more people are going to have to go to less sources. More people going to less sources means there's increased demand for the same supply, meaning the price will go up. Now the problem is we built a world based around gasoline, and so because of that, but I'm glad for you. It is what it means. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. Biden is wild, man. Biden is definitely wild. But essentially, so there's going to be more demand for the same limited supply, and so the price is going to go up on that supply. Now the problem is we built a world that is based upon oil, and so people think, oh, well, I'm just going to pay more at the gas pump. I'll just stop. I'll drive less, or so on and so forth. But that's not really the case, because anything that requires transport requires gasoline. Whether it's ships that bring in hundreds of millions of dollars of cargo from China and Taiwan and even any of these other Vietnamese countries or Vietnam and countries like that, these Asian countries that produce a lot of goods for the world. So those ships require a form of gasoline as well to be powered. And therefore, if the gas prices increase, it's also going to increase for the shippers that move trucks. Now, I mean, not move trucks, that move cargo ships, right? So that means that all the goods on those ships are going to have to pay more to get shipped from China to the States, or from China to the UK, or from China to this and that place. Meaning that when Nike has to pay, let's say 10 cents more per unit, they're going to charge you 10 cents more per unit. Same thing with Target and Costco, all these other stores where they get their stuff imported, they're going to have to charge you more money in order for them to maintain their profit margin. They just pass the cost along, okay? So the ships are gonna cost more money. Now, when the ships get to the port and people have to unload them, well, they're also going to be unloaded and put onto trucks. Now, there's been a lot of blockades and things like that and protests when it comes to truckers, because truckers are like, hey, gas is getting expensive. I need you guys to start paying more per load. Now, if you have to pay the truckers more per load because the truckers have to pay an increased price for diesel, that means not only are the companies having to pay more to the ship, cargo ships, they're having to pay more also to the truckers, right? And so now it's getting more expensive on that end for you as well. So you're getting double taxed essentially by the truckers and by the cargo ships. Now, at the same time, Russia and let's go back. Let's keep talking about oil for just a second. A lot of things are made with oil, including plastics, including a lot of healthcare products, a lot of just anything is basically made, even clothing. A lot of it is a byproduct of oil, and so a lot of things are made with oil, and thus not only will China, cost more to get. Not only will it cost more to get things shipped from China to the States, it's also going to cost China more money to produce these items because they're going to be paying more for the byproducts of oil. So overall, the cost of oil doesn't just affect you at the pump, as you know, some people are trying to assume, not even assume, how would you call it, imply that it does. You know, it's going to cost you a lot more in almost every avenue of your life, because the world basically runs on oil. And then, as a result of that, you know, we also understand that China and Russia have a pretty good relationship and a pretty good backing of one another. When Visa and Mastercard went ahead and pulled out of Russia, China quickly went ahead and implemented its system, its payment processing system, into Russia, and they went on like nothing ever happened. And so, with that being said, if China says, I don't like how you're treating Russia, America, I'm going to do something bad to you. You know, they very easily could do something very wicked to the states. You know, on the fact that they make everything. You pick up 10 items in your house, 9 out of 10 of them are made in China. So if they simply just say, hey, I'm going to charge you a 20% tariff on anything that gets shipped out of our ports, we can't not stop shopping with China. We're going to have to keep shopping with China, but we're going to now have to pay a 20% tariff, which would then, of course, have to be passed upon the consumers, right? And so, there's a lot of things that could, what up, Big King Kingston, a lot of things that could go wicked, you know, with this whole situation. And so, with that being said, people are getting fearful. People are getting scared. Whoa, man, my food is costing more money. My gas is costing more money. I feel like I'm making less. I feel like I'm making the same amount of money, but everything's going up in price. Inflation is what I call that. So, with that being stated, and with that being said, that puts people in a position of scarcity. I'm fearful. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to save. I'm going to save my money, not realizing inflation eats up money. Okay, now we have to start to think about, how can I actually make plays? How can I actually get rich during this time? Warren Buffett, you know, he has a quote that says, "When a shoe shine boy is talking about stocks, that's a great signal to sell." All right, meaning that people, especially the average consumer, the average retail investor, only wants to buy things once the price is like, whoa, everything is going good, everything's going smooth. They want to buy. When things are going south, they want to sell. And so essentially, right now we're getting to a position where everybody wants to sell because people are getting fearful. But you know, in the words of Rothschild, who's a very evil, wicked person, but he knows how to make money, and a lot of it. You know, he talked about, you want to buy when there's blood in the streets, and so when there's a time of chaos, that's when a lot of times a lot of money is made, and that's why they're cat. I think the cat was wicked. They kept doing some wicked stuff, trying to get in my room and do something. I don't. He's obsessed with trying to go in my room, but I don't let him in there. Um, but anyway, you know, a lot of times, what was I even talking about? I was talking something about. I was talking about China at this moment in time. Oh, I think I was talking about, no, I was talking about inflation. Yeah. So, now everybody wants to sell, and everybody wants to sell. But as I say, you need to buy when there's blood in the streets, and so they're pushing for chaos. When there's times of chaos, when there's the most money is made, because every decision, um, and every buying decision is prompted off of emotion, right? You buy with emotion, and then explain why you bought with logic. And so, yeah, right now is a good time to figure out how to make money. Now, one of the things that I'm seeing as a really good opportunity is that people really literally cannot afford gas. You know what I mean? They cannot afford gas. And so when you look up, Google Trends tells you what's like trending in search and things of that nature. Um, and the word bicycle, when you look up bicycle, it's trending right now. It's actually off the charts, at this moment in time. With how many people are searching for bicycles, because people are actually getting to the point where they're willing to trade in their cars, for bikes. You know, there's also the searches for motorcycle was going crazy as well. Let's actually go to Google Trends and research this stuff here. Google Trends. Yes, Google Trends is pretty interesting. I just put it in for Egypt. I mean, not Egypt. I want to put it in for the states. Yeah, so, like topics like bicycle rental, is up over 60%. Topics of electric bicycles up over 70% in search results. And then the same thing, research on motorcycles. People are trying to get rid of their cars. You know, they literally can't even afford to drive cars anymore. And so if I was you and I was in the States, I mean, a way that I would look at profiting, and motorcycles are really, really high up. Motorcycle insurance agents near me is up 200%. Motorcycle insurance agents near me again is up over 250%. Electric motorcycles for adults up 150%. Motorcycle insurance up 150%. Meaning that helmets, sports gear, motorcycle helmets, people are looking into buying motorcycles, buying an alternative to a vehicle. And so if I were you, what I would be doing right now is, if you have a little bit of cash saved up, instead of just trying to save it, I'm going to save it for a rainy day. You gotta risk the house. You know, sometimes I would be buying bicycles, pedal bikes. I'm flipping those on Facebook Marketplace. You know, even just buying them and holding them, buying some of them that are a little bit damaged, and then going ahead and fixing them, and then flipping them right back up on the same marketplace. You know what I mean? Going out and buying, little motorcycles, basic consumer motorcycles. Little 300s, 400 cc's. And dropping those on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and offer up and things like that, and just be making flips consistently. So while everybody else is fearful and selling, you need to be buying, right? You need to be buying things up, because what's happening is people are afraid. I'm going to sell my bike. I'm going to sell this stuff. I just need to make money. At this moment in time, and you should be buying it and then flipping it out. You may need to hold it for a little bit and then flip it, or fix it up a little bit, then flip it. Sometimes you can just buy it and flip it straight back. So those are some good plays. I feel like if I was, somebody who was in the States looking, what kind of play can I make? If you have a little bit of money, buy bicycles and start flipping bicycles. If you have a little bit more saved up, I will start flipping motorcycles, because in reality, in LA, gas prices are $7 a gallon. So if you think you got a 10-gallon tank, you know what I mean, and you're spending $70, but you used to be spending $30, that's substantial. You're filling up multiple times a week. That can get overly crucial for a lot of people, and things of that nature. Now, gas prices actually, we can talk about Egypt a little bit. I mentioned this in my last video, but gas prices actually have decreased for me because the US dollar has actually gained strength over in Egypt over this little period with the Ukraine war. And so gas prices used to be around 203. They're now 180, around there for me for a gallon. And so it actually has been working in my favor slightly, just being here in Egypt, which is great for this moment in time. But we'll see how prices begin to fluctuate over time as the war draws on a little bit longer. We'll just have to see what exactly occurs. But at the end of the day, my main thing is the only way to beat inflation is to actually make more money. So instead of being fearful, like, oh, I'm going to save my money and see what I can, try to save onto it, I'm figuring out ways to flip it and the ways to grow it and things of that nature. So I encourage you to look at different opportunities that are arising, from this war in Ukraine, or from the chaos that is being created in the Ukraine, because as an entrepreneur, your main job is to solve problems. If you can solve problems, you get paid for the problems you solve. Everybody go ahead and smash the like button, guys. Everybody go ahead and smash the like button. Let's go ahead and get up to 20 likes on this live, guys. 20 likes on this live. So I believe we need around 6 more of you guys to actually smash the like button. Now, I like to give tutorials as well, because some people don't know how to do this, how to smash like. If your phone is horizontal, just flip it up, straight up and down vertically. Exit out the chat, and then you smash like. If you happen to be on the computer, you can just minimize the window on the right and then go ahead and smash like. And if you happen to be on the TV, you can smash like on the TV. I'm not sure exactly, to update it every once in a while, but smash on the TV, or you can pull out your phone and then, smash like on the phone as well. And I really appreciate that, guys. Try to get up to 20 likes on this live, guys. 20 likes on this live. But yeah. So always thinking about ways to beat inflation. Inflation cannot be beat by saving. So you got to figure out how to find a way to add value to the marketplace one way or another. Now, and on a thing of mindset, some people may have a conscience about, oh, I don't want to profit from this gas. I don't want to profit from this war, such on and such forth. There's a big belief that money is the root to all evil and things of that nature. Now, it's curious that people will, say money is the root to all evil, but then at the same time, they always complain about being broke, or always complain about not having money and different things of that nature. But it's about the energy that you're putting out into the universe. If you are saying that money is evil, but at the same time you want to accumulate it, it doesn't add up. You're 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and you can never be lukewarm and expect to get good results. And so you have to be either all in or you have to be all out. And so what I mean by that is, that the people a lot of times who will be like, oh, money is root to all evil and such on and such forth. Well, all the time, not usually have money, and so it's a crazy situation. Now, the true quote that is from the Bible is the love of money is root to all evil. Now, with the way I perceive it is when you look at Deuteronomy, I think it's 6, talks about you need to love Adonai, your Elohim, with all of your hearts, with all of your soul, and with all of your might. Therefore, if you are to love him with everything, you should have no love for anything else outside of the Most High. Therefore, if you are loving anything that's not of him, if it's whether it's money, whether it's women, whether it's power, whether it's fame, whatever it is, then that you basically is breaking a commandment. Right, for the love of money is a root of all evil, exactly. And so if you love anything that's not the Most High, as Deuteronomy says, you should love him with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. So if you love the Most High with all your heart, all your soul, all your might, how do you have room to love money? So that's really the main kicker, I believe. And then just to, I guess, even a person upon that, when he said what's the most important commandment, they asked Christ, and he basically, how you call it, not paraphrase, but he quoted the Shema. He said to love your neighbor, but even before he said that, he said it's to love Adonai, your Elohim, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And so therefore, if you love anything else, for example, let's just put fame. The love of fame is root to all evil. The love of pride is root to all evil. The love of cars is root to all evil. You can put anything in a place of money, and it'll be the same thing. Because again, if Christ said the most important commandment is to love Adonai with everything, you should have no room to love anything else, right? So that's my perception of it. And then you even look at the most popular characters of the Bible, whether it's Abraham. Abraham wasn't a poor individual. Job was not a poor individual. Jacob had 12 sons, multiple wives, and even daughters. It's kind of hard to be poor when you have that many people to provide for and take care of. So a lot of people that were in the Bible, I think even the man who took Christ off of the cross was described as being very wealthy. And so, there's a lot of wealthy people within the Bible that play very important roles, things of that nature. So it's kind of, it's really one quote that people use to justify failure. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to achieve things in life. And a lot of people basically use these type of things as excuses for why they're not successful. I would do this, but I don't want to. It's like really the gatekeepers, and this is my opinion, the gatekeepers have been removed. You no longer have to go through Hollywood to become an actor. You can get a camera out, pull your phone out, and start filming videos, no problem. You know what I mean? Like the internet has removed a lot of the gatekeepers. So I think a lot of people use those type of quotes and, the Illuminati this, Illuminati that, and such and such forth, but they give so much power to these other entities while negating the power of the God they proclaim themselves to follow, and such on and such forth. So it's a pretty interesting dynamic that I see within people. But and my whole belief system is, if you look at African Americans as a people, then poverty is okay. But if you look at us as a nation, poverty is not okay. There's no nation that can be built with only impoverished people. You know what I mean? If you look at us as a nation, we have to understand that a part of every nation is wealth, right? If everybody is poor, what good is that? There has to be people that can put money is essentially power. So there has to be people that can make plays and make things to happen. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it takes currency, financial currency, to be able to make that happen. So yeah, I think people have to change their attitude a lot of times towards, or not even the attitudes, their perception of money. You know what I mean? You can't say that it's evil, but at the same time, I want it. I'm so tired of being broke. I'm so tired of this, so tired of that. But at the same time, money is evil. I don't want to sell my soul and all this weird stuff like that you're saying you have to do, but you really don't have to do to earn a decent living. You don't have to become a Freemason to make $100,000 a year. It's just a lot of times it's a lot of it's just a poverty mindset, I guess you can say, a poverty mindset. And so that's why I do these type of lives every once in a while, just to, you know, talk about concepts of that nature. You got to really change how you think. You know what I mean? Really change how you think. Last thing, how do you profit from the chaos that's going on? I think it's super important to carry on with your goals. You know what I mean? You cannot at this moment in time be like, oh well, you know, America's gonna get nuked, so let me just not do any more work. Let me just sit here and lay back. You know, while there is definitely a lot of things that could occur, a lot of bad things that could happen. You know, you also don't want to over assume or overdo it and then be like, oh man, I didn't do this later, or I knew this earlier, such on and such forth. You know, so what I mean by that is, you know, if you have a goal, regardless of what your goal is, if your goal is something as simple as I want to, you know, lose 10 pounds, you know, then you should continue to go to the gym and lose 10 pounds, regardless of what they're talking about in the news about Russia and Ukraine. You know, you shouldn't be letting use as an excuse to like, oh, I'm just going to give up my goals because the world's going to end, or I'm going to give up my goals because, you know, Putin's about to send his army into here. It doesn't matter. Like, you know, a lot of times people who give up on their goals, you know, when little situations like this occur, they don't really believe in the goal wholeheartedly. They're just looking for an excuse out of their goals because they don't believe in it fully. You know, as much as they say they do, they're looking for a reason to get out, and they'll use anything, including this, as a reason why they shouldn't achieve their goals. Now, it definitely is a sketchy time, you know what I mean, for sure. But there's been a lot of sketchy times in the past, such as, you know, when the whole Heaven's Gates code. I'm not sure if you know those people, but they're like, oh well, the world is supposed to end on this particular day. The only the only way you're gonna survive here is to, you know, basically kill yourself. And you know, but before they killed themselves, they made them pay a $10,000 flight fee or ticket fee. And things like that. And so people really thought the world was going to end, say like, I'm just going to end it all. But of course, the world didn't end. You know, there's another cult that did the same thing. That one was, what that one was, but I think it's the one about the Kool-Aid. I think it was the one about the Kool-Aid. And so essentially what I'm saying is, a lot of times people can blow the situation out of proportion. You know what I mean? And so the goal, my thing is, you should just continue on with whatever goal you have set. But continue to push forward regardless of what's going on around you, because you can't control what's happening around you, but you can control how you react to what's happening around you. So it's important just to stay focused, man, just to keep, you know, pushing forward to whatever it is that you want to achieve. You know, I've learned just to, regardless of if it's a time of drought or if it's a time of abundance, just keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? When it's abundance, take advantage of that abundance, because you don't know how long it's going to last. When it's time of a drought, keep pushing, because that drought doesn't last forever. And so that's kind of one of the things that I want to mention as well within this video, for a lot of you guys out here. So look for opportunities. You know, right now, the search for side hustles is going absolutely insane. Why? Well, because people are realizing that the one stream of income that they have is no longer good enough. The EDD money, you know, people is getting rich off the EDDs, but it's drying out. It's going south. People are having to go back to work, in a lot of times, in a lot of cases. And so what's happening is, not only is their job still paying them the same wages, but things are increasing so much in price. They're looking for other ways to make money. And so if you've been doing a side hustle, start teaching that side hustle. That's another gig for you to do. You know, start making YouTube videos about that side hustle and start getting, you know, a YouTube income. You know, side hustle trending, side hustle search trend is going up like crazy at this moment in time. People are looking for other streams, other avenues to make money. And so if you can teach that, if you can start having a course, if you can start going to your community center and start putting on events, you know, about, hey, let's come together and figure out different side hustles. Or if you can build up a, you know, go rent out a parking lot in your city that's very well trafficked on a Sunday, you know, and say, hey, I want to do a what do you call that stuff? I want to do a swap meet. I want to do a swap meet in this parking lot. You know what I mean? You charge everybody a seller's fee. I'm gonna charge you $5 to sell in this farmers market, or not farmers market, this swap meet, and so on and so forth. These are opportunities that you should start going out and doing, because number one, people are looking to save money. So the swap meet is going to be good on that aspect, on the sense that people are going to be looking for used items, and they're going to be happy to get used items because they're going to get them at discount prices. On the other avenue, people are looking for side hustles. So now you're giving people an opportunity to sell their products, and you're giving them somewhat of a market. You know what I mean? So instead of thinking about fear, how am I going to save money? I need to save money. I need to not spend money. What can I find a cheap alternative? What can I do this? Instead of being like this with your money, you need to figure out how to use the money that you do have and open your hands so that you can receive and that you can also give. This is the mindset you have to begin to operate in. And oh, the Jim Jones Ministry, right? Exactly. That was his name, I believe. So you got to open your hands and allow income to come in, allow income to go out as well. And this is one of the things that I need to talk to you guys about, because if you just sit here and let this opportunity pass you by, you're going to be regretful of it. You're going to be very regretful of it. And so look for ways to profit off of the chaos that's happening and that's occurring. Because for sure, the people who control a lot of the financial industries are profiting very heavily at this moment in time. And it's not even a thing of, that you're happy that this whole situation is occurring, but it is occurring and you have to react to it accordingly. You know what I mean? You can't just say, oh, well, I'm just going to allow my family to suffer. No, you got to figure out ways to go out and get your portion of or whatever is yours from this market, and it just is what it is. Yeah, Michelle says like a thumbs up. Yeah, definitely. Everybody smash like button, guys. Everybody smash like button. I mean, again, I don't know any YouTubers that's feeding the streets to this type of information. You better go out and start buying the bicycles, fixing them up, flipping them out. If you got a little more cash, you better start going out and getting motorcycles, fixing them up, flipping them out. I'm telling you, there's good money to be made there. The search trends are going absolutely insane. You know what I mean? Start making, if you have a bike, start making videos about motorcycles and linking to gear in the description of those videos and getting that affiliate income. Get affiliate income from those type of things. If you have motorcycle parts that you can start selling, or key tag you can start selling. Like, think about things that are about to start going up, about to start booming. If you can start selling the flashlights that go on people's bikes, or little horns on people's bikes, or seats, or you can start listing up a service. Hey, I fix bikes. You know what I mean? Start buying inner tubes. Start buying a supply of inner tubes when people pop their tires, and you can fix them. Like, think of these opportunities that are going to arise. People are going to start riding bikes for real. People are going to start riding motorcycles for real because they need to save on gas. People are going to start looking for cheap alternatives. So start going on Facebook Marketplace and start flipping up items that you have. Start buying items and reselling them, buying items, fixing them up. These are just little things that you guys can start doing, almost immediately, and start getting some extra cash to fight the inflation. Inflation right now, I think, is at 7% in the States, but of course, the way the Fed is calculating it is a little bit weird. So in reality, I think they said it's 15% inflation is what people in the States are facing. And thus, you need to find out how to make every dollar bring you back 15 cents. Now, 15 cents doesn't seem like a lot, but in reality, to find a way to make a dollar and make you 15 cents is not the easiest thing to do. And that's just to keep your money the same, right? That's just to keep your money the same. You need to make it like at least 15%. So you got to find out how to do quick flips, and Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, stuff like that. You can definitely do that on that marketplace, and build up a little system. Build up a little system, and then even if you are going to do these things, start making videos about it, and then start teaching people within the videos about how to do these things. And I think those are some good plays for you guys to make. But let me know what ideas you guys have as far as how to be able to profit off of this entire situation that's going on in the market. I'm getting a thrift store. Are you buying a thrift store, you're saying, or you're going to start going to the thrift stores and flipping up items on eBay and things like that? I used to sell on eBay. I got videos on my channel about that, I believe, but I stopped selling on eBay because it just was annoying me. The fees they would take were so overly outrageous, and then on top of the fees they would take, the stringency upon what you could and couldn't do was very annoying as well. Limiting the amount of listings you can put up and this and that, it was annoying. So I just stopped my eBay selling days, and prefer to do marketplace selling. But I used to go to like DD's discounts. I don't know if you guys have those in your state, but DD's discounts it's in Cali. Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx. I didn't really go to TJ Maxx that often, but they were there. And yeah, I'll go to those stores basically, even sometimes Target. And then I would have my app, my eBay app. I would scan a barcode, and then it would come up and say, okay, this item sold for this price, that price. And I knew I can buy it for this price, and I can sell it for that price, and do all this extra stuff. I mean, I would flip items like that. mostly toys for the youth, and that's what I was doing. You know, little Nerf guns and GI Joes and Hot Wheels stuff, and that's what I would be flipping. Even the 99 cent store used to have some good come ups as well. Over at the 99 cent stores. What up, kitty cat? Um, but yeah, let me know if any side hustles you guys are thinking about, or any ways that you guys are gonna be able to profit from this whole situation that's going on. Let me just know. Let me know about how your life has been going and progressing for you as well. My life has been going pretty smooth. I can say pretty smooth. I can say, really don't have too many complaints. Really don't have too many complaints. I've also got me a good snack, man. I've been eating these things. Freeze dried papayas. Not freeze dried papayas. Um, I don't know what you would call them, but they're dry papayas, but they're sweet, like almost like a gummy snack. I've eaten those, and I got some pumpkin seeds as well. I've eaten those as well. Yeah, that's basically what's been going on. But yeah, Starfish, let me know what you were saying, what you meant by that, and such on and such forth. But thank you guys for being on this live with me. I appreciate everybody being on here. Probably a lot of you guys might be at work. Maybe you guys are heading to work. Maybe you guys are getting off of work. Who knows? But for me, my night is pretty much coming to an end. It's about 9 o'clock right now. So had a pretty intense day. Made a couple of runs. I ended up having a problem with my helmet on my bike, so I had to get a new piece for it. I was gonna buy a whole new one, but I said no. Let me save my money and not buy a whole new one and try to get a piece. But I got mine. But Shan also needs one for hers. We need to figure out who's going to supply us with that. Also I got some items in from Amazon, but they ended up sending me the wrong size. Oh, I gotta say about the story too about the shorts that I ordered. But anyway, they ended up sending me the first and foremost. I ordered some gloves, some motorcycle gloves. First, they were delayed by multiple days. Multiple days. They arrive. Now they arrive, and I finally get them, and they're the wrong size, and such on and such forth. So I ended up just hitting up Amazon to get my money back from that situation, and they pretty much made it an easy process, which I'm happy about. So they made it a very, very easy process. I'm very happy about them doing that. And then what else? Oh, the shorts. Yeah. So in Egypt, man, it's almost like a federal crime to sell basketball shorts or something of that nature because there's almost nobody who sells shorts in this country, or at least in my city. And even online, when I looked on Amazon Egypt, they were trying to charge me around 759 pounds, which is basically like 60 $70 um, for one pair of shorts, and that's absolutely ridiculous. For a pair of basketball shorts, you shouldn't be paying no $80 at all, and they're not even basketball shorts too. That's the worst part about it. So the shorts that they will sell here a lot of times be like soccer or football shorts. Yeah, and so it's been a real difficulty. But when I was at the gym today, I asked one of the trainers, like, "Yo, what's the deal with the shorts? Where can I get some?" And he pointed me in a certain direction that I want to go ahead and scope out tomorrow and see how legitimate that lead was. Because I need some more basketball shorts, man. I need some more basketball shorts. That's what I wear about 24/7, man. 24/7. If I'm not out and about, because now I ride my motorcycle, I need to have on pants. But if I'm at my house or something like that, right now I got on basketball shorts. But of course, I only bought a limited supply from the States when I first left. So I need to re-up. I need to re-up. It's been 13, basically 14 months. So I need to re-up already. So that's something that we got to do soon. You guys know how that goes, though. And we're gonna be on TikTok too. So if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, let me drop my TikTok into the chat. Also, I'm gonna drop the hold on. It's an at sign. That's what TikTok NL Eddie on TikTok. Make sure you guys follow me up on there. We're about to start going up on TikTok. Definitely want to start posting a lot more on that platform. Starting to get the month of April. I plan on posting a lot more videos as well in the month of April, so that should be fun. That should be exciting. You guys really seem to like the reaction videos that I was doing. when I was doing the videos about like when I did the Vanessa Camby one, when I did the one from Zaylock, the one from Brittany in Africa. You guys seem to like the reaction style videos, so I plan on doing a lot more of those for you guys in the coming months or so. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. Feel free to ask them in the chat. If not, we'll probably end this live stream off in about next 49 minutes. I've been on here about the next 10 minutes. Do a nice 1 hour stream. So I really haven't streamed for a little while. Those are cool. What's cool? I don't know. Just the gloves or what? But everybody follow that TikTok, man. Follow that TikTok. NL Eddie. You know, we're gonna try to. I think I want to post around 3 times. Oh yeah, the reaction videos. Yeah, people seem to like the reaction videos, so I plan on doing more of those. I got a couple of videos already in mind that I want to react to. Just write a little script for them and go ahead and handle that, knock those out. Beat the streets reaction content. Make some more relationships with other YouTubers by doing the reaction content. And all things of that nature. So I plan on doing a lot more of the reaction style videos for April. Blogs, you guys know AfricaMadeEasy.com does have a blog, and so we also plan on blogging a lot more as well, getting more content out from there. We got 150 Dream Team. No Limit Shade, not No Limit Shade, Shade Vlogs is actually writing an ebook right now. Shade Vlogs is writing an ebook right now. That type of stuff goes. So we're gonna try to continue to give people more content and things of that nature. But the ebook's gonna be coming, more blog articles, just give you guys information about things in Africa, moving to Africa, such on and such forth. That's something that's cool. Of course, we got webinars. We got webinars that we're working on pretty heavily right now. Just basically getting all the back end stuff together now. The front end is all good to go. The page is good. The email sequences are all good. So we're getting stuff just on the back end taken care of. And then once that's all finished up, man, we're pretty much gonna be launching that. That's kind of where my focus has been. It hasn't been on YouTube. It's mostly been on the digital learning business or the e-learning business, because it's something new, something exciting. So that's kind of where my focus has been. But also don't want to neglect the YouTube audience. I want to continue to post for you guys, get some content out for you guys, continue to grow the channel. I think I don't know what's next, 25,000 subscribers, I guess. Or if the goal shouldn't be subscribers anymore, if it should be certain views per video. I'm not sure, but I need to get a goal on YouTube as well. Because we did hit 20K, which is cool. So I know I want to hit 100,000, but we'll see what I should do more. Focus on a certain amount of views per video, or a certain amount of subscribers per video, or a certain amount of subscribers on the channel overall. And as far as YouTube, yeah, I'm going to post more content. I really want to start reaching out to brands as well a lot more. Maybe doing branded videos, sponsored videos, and things like that. So those are things that I might be looking into for the channel. Shea Vlog up to fire rank. Yeah, we gotta work with Shea Vlog. We gotta get her branding together. We gotta get her domain name. All kind of stuff like that. To go ahead and get her what she wants to be. Try to get her, a website established and stuff. So that's kind of how all that stuff works. Any questions? Feel free to drop them in the chat, and I will do my best to answer. See you later. Good to see you. Right. Appreciate you for stopping in, Matrell. Appreciate you for stopping in. Shoot. Yeah, any questions, drop them in the chat, guys. We'll be live for another 5 minutes or so. Want to make it a nice 60-minute stream. Make it a cool hour. Let me show you saying bye to my trail. Oh yeah, some big boxing fights coming up too. So I'm excited about. Um, One of them in particular, but we'll see later on if those fights do happen or not. But I'm a fan of boxing, so there's a couple of fights that I like. Um, yeah, drink me some water as well. You guys find the bag, yeah. But hey, Combosos ain't even signed his contract. That's the part that's annoying. Combosos ain't even signed his contract, so we're gonna have to see. You say about the Black Forces, yeah, that's the crazy part. He probably did that on Twitter. I made this be on YouTube, but a lot of YouTubers will bring up the Twitter stuff and stuff, so I'll be knowing about it from time to time. But it's crazy, what they got going on in the whole boxing community. Just not wanting a black man to really succeed and really to win, and trying to make him to sign slave contracts and just all kind of stuff like that. Trying to force him to fight, trying to multiple fight, just all kind of weird stuff, make him pay less money, and there's a lot of crazy stuff, man. Just to not see him succeed. All right, cool. All right, we'll end this live stream off here, guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, stopping in, rocking out with me for however long you were in here. But I'll try to catch you guys in the next one, man. I wanna start doing more lives again and stuff like that. Um, Probably just randomly during the week and even on the weekends too. Probably like Sundays. Start going live on Sundays and stuff. But see you guys in the next one. Y'all willing. Peace.